In the ancient Indian epic, the Mahabharata, the village of Gurgaon was a gift from a band of warriors to their guru. For thousands of years, it remained a dusty outpost on the fringe of New Delhi. But now, Gurgaon is a major hub of global communications.
Do you think you might be able to give me 2 minutes of your time because it's important that I speak with you?
Today, the biggest player in town is the call centre industry.
Welcome to customer care. This is Jenny. How may I help you?
And it's changing the lives of a new generation of Indians.
Now, these kids, they have confidence. And they're saying, I'm dealing with global standards. I'm talking to global people. I'm getting global exposure. I can do this.
They speak fluent English.
You tell me what exactly. That's up to you, ma'am.
They work long hours and are highly motivated.
You want to get promoted, you want this, you want that.
And they're embracing the ways of the West.
I know if I work hard, I get my promotions and I'm able to earn that and get out and have a good time.
But their good fortune could be a nightmare for call centre workers in countries like Australia.
Anything that can be done remotely can be done offshore. No one is safe from this phenomena. No one.
In the next few years, at least 40,000 jobs could go overseas to developing countries.
Maybe we'll all end up homeless and our homeless rate and our unemployed rates will just go through the roof.
These young Indians work for 1/5 of the salary of their Australian counterparts. And according to their bosses, they do a better job.
They're actually taking it from an Australian sweatshop into quite a nice location in India with workers that really want that job.
So it'll take about 5% working.
In the new global economy, call centre workers around the world are pitted against each other in the battle for jobs.
That'll be fine.
I can't hear. Speak loud. I'm just caught up a little bit. I'm still getting my hair washed. I know I'm an idiot.
Ekta Jaiswal is part of a vanguard that is rapidly transforming the face of India.
Hello? Do you mind? Where have you been?
She's one of thousands of young, educated Indians who are finding work in boom towns like Gurgaon. The driving force is business process outsourcing, or BPO.
Welcome to customer care. You're speaking with Lisa.
Welcome to customer care. You're speaking with Gia.
Welcome to customer care. You're speaking to Ralph.
Welcome to customer care. You're speaking to Cheryl.
Welcome to customer care. You're speaking to Rose.
When I joined, nobody knew exactly what a BPO was.
It's given employment to so many people. There are people who are supporting the entire household just by working here.
बहुत अच्छी जगह है जो हमने कभी भी नहीं देखी थी. अलग टाइप के लोग वहाँ, people's.
India's BPO industry involves call centres and data processing operations. Any back-office work that can be done from a remote location. It's a $24 billion business, handling everything from hotel reservations and credit cards.
My only concern is I know that you have some financial problems.
To accounting and insurance.
God forbid something happens to him and you're taking out regular monthly payments from the policy, you will keep on receiving them.
And it's not all low-end routine work. BPO is now expanding into advanced areas like remote medical diagnosis, preparing legal briefs, animation, and surveillance. In India, there's a huge workforce to draw from. Out of a population of 1 billion people, a third speak English, offering a vast pool of cheap, educated labour.
For once, China and India's huge population bases, which were always considered their worst disadvantage, are now proving to be their advantage.
And the biggest advantage for major corporations in the US, Britain and Australia is that these back office workers are cutting company costs by up to 50%.
Do you think you might be able to give me 2 minutes of your time because it's important that I speak with you?
No. We cannot do that, okay?
Would you like to add a password to your account?
Hi, ma'am. This is Jason calling in reference.
They've been called cyber coolies. They handle up to 100 calls a day from around the world. It's repetitive, monotonous and tiring. And it's closely monitored for maximum productivity.
That's 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Thank you for calling. Have a nice day. Bye.
You can do this from China. You can do this from India. You can do it. It's no different from buying a part for a computer from China. Why can't you buy a service? And that's where we are.
This is the vision of Pramod Basin, who started one of India's first BPO companies, Jekis, in 1997. Then he had 300 employees. Today he has 20,000 worldwide. And he's had to break some age-old traditions to get there. Here at Jekis, over half the workers are women. Highly unusual in a society where less than 20% of women work outside the home. Renuka Chibar-Kote is one of the women on the front lines of this gender revolution.
You want to get promoted, you want this, you want that, but please be ready to then pitch in for initiatives like these.
Before she joined Jekis, she was a doctor working at a government hospital. Today, she makes more money than she ever did in medicine.
Basically, what I'm doing is nothing related to my qualification of being a doctor. It's managing people and ensuring that whatever work that we are supposed to do, we are delivering that on time.
So if you're doing your processing and you're delivering on your CTQs, that's nothing great that we're doing. You're getting paid for that.
Renuka drives a team of mortgage insurance processors who work for American clients. Part of her job is to instill the values of Western corporate culture.
This is a very, very fair company. I will support you the day you start questioning. But question with decency. Do not be offensive.
I will say even my education and my exposure at hospital did not change me as much as this place has changed me. It has given me so much confidence. I was a girl who used to stammer. I have never stood up in front of 10 people and spoken. They look up at me. That's a great feeling.
Renuka's not only feeling confident, she's playing a central role in a new elite workforce, a very different experience from her Australian counterparts. The adrenaline is pumping at Salesforce in Melbourne. The telemarketing team is in a heated competition to increase sales. But unlike the workers of Jekis, most of these Australians don't see call centre jobs as professional careers. These workers have been on the call centre circuit for the past 5 years. They've all done the rounds, from sales to customer service to market research.
I've done a bit of travelling and then I come back and work in a call centre and go away and come back. And there's a lot of people doing the same thing, so you're in the same mindset and you can talk about it.
When I was doing market research, pretty much everyone was a student. All the older people were in between jobs. They might have been retrenched or something. Otherwise, they were to say maybe a second income to say mothers with children who just wanted a bit of extra pocket money. But yeah, you're in between careers, or you might just need a bit of extra pocket money, or deciding. People who've gone through a bit of a life crisis.
It just pays the bills. Simple as that.
Very, very monotonous. And they ask that at the interview as well. Are you okay with doing repetitive work? Like you're so looking for a job. You're like, yeah, that's fine, no worries. I'm great at repetitive stuff. And you get in there, it's just by the time after a few months, you're going stir crazy because of it.
I guess you can work your way up, and it has a lot of that whole cheesy American kind of benefits and enthusiasm and team building kind of super smiling kind of attitude. And so a lot of people who work in those are a little more cynical, but then there are some who, this month I would have made 80%, so next month I'm going to get 85 and keep doing better and better. And, they made supervisor in 3 months. You're like, you just started after me and now you're my manager. Like, I'm not going to give you any respect. Like, come on. It's a call centre.
Thank you, Martin. Good morning, everybody. I'm a little bit surprised.
Bob Haywood is a consultant to the BPO industry.